Headset adjusted back. We had Atlas in here earlier, my second passenger, and the headset that we were using, just like the one we used for Emma, sucked. So anyway, getting a few things worked out. Never had anybody in the back seat before, so gotta sort them things out. I think also the audio quality was really poor. Hey Grumman, the 38 Papa Juliet experimental will be holding short here for you to come on out of there.
Thanks, I'm texting Alpha to 19, if you're good to start coming.
Closing the canopy up. It's really exciting to me because we're going to go out while we've got...
traffic, Grumman 23 Lima is departing runway 19, taking the pattern, left traffic, Lebanon.
Lebanon traffic, experimental 38 Papa Juliet, line up and wait, 19, Lebanon. Lebanon experimental 38 Papa Juliet, departing runway 19, I've got the Grumman on departure, in sight, Lebanon.
Lebanon traffic, Grumman 23 Lima, left crosswind, runway 19, Lebanon.
We're going to look for about 34 inches today.
And Lebanon traffic, white biplane 249er is left downwind 19, Lebanon.
Let that airspeed pick up those manifold pressures. She's gonna fly, baby. Come on.
Lebanon traffic, Grumman 23 Lima is left
Neutral,
downwind.
and there's a lever down here for up,
and
then up, and there she goes. She's gonna start cycling. It's a long period. You lose an engine in this thing, you're gonna be worried. Get her on up to 34.
Lebanon traffic, wide biplane 249ers left base for 19, full stop Lebanon.
Lebanon experimental 38 Papa Juliet, left crosswind out of runway 19, departure to the east, Lebanon. We got 3 reds. Pull those props back to, I'm sorry, manifold pressure back to about 32.
Lima, left downwind to beat the numbers of 19, doing a right 360, 11.
Turn to east, climb out about 90.
Lebanon traffic, white biplane 249er.
I don't know, man, I'm awfully happy with those props right the way they are. Just a notch off of that. Let's see. We're still working on some things for balancing out fuel here. That's what we're going to be working on next on these engines. Do some fine tuning that Uncle Jim never was able to really get to. It's going to be awesome. Look at that. Man, springtime in Tennessee. is a sight to behold. Oh my gosh. Somebody saw on one of our Instagram things how beautiful it was, and they were talking about why people have been fighting over this island for however many thousands of years. I don't know what island he was talking about, but anyway, Tennessee is beautiful.
11 in traffic, Grumman 23 Lima's high left base.
This time of the year, it's easy to think it's about anything.
Aircraft on the taxiway, or on that runway, are you turning right or are you turning left?
Maneuvering flaps are up. I'm high enough, I don't care anymore. We'll leave that on the whole time. Pull these puppies back to about 29. We're not in any big hurry. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, that's a sweet ride right there. Spent all this time getting this thing ready, planning and this, that, and the other. It's always something, right, with airplanes. Now, I'm just telling you, just to be able to come out here for the pure joy of flying. This thing is just such a beauty. So excited to show you guys what it's going to look like out over Center Hill Lake here in a minute. We're going to navigate over there, I follow roads, and taking out over I-40 over here. 40 east out of Lebanon, Mike 54 is where we're based, so 40 east out of Lebanon, Tennessee, heads over into the beautiful Smoky Mountains of Knoxville. But along the way, we've got Center Hill Lake, absolutely gorgeous. Working to get these fuels balanced on here. And I'm mostly doing it by PSI because I don't think the fuel flow is still quite right on here on the readout. Because I'm always burning more fuel on that right side. But like I said, we're still working on a couple of things with it. Give me some of that. We're picking up I-40 here. Down below. Last time P-38s flew over this area, they were just working on the interstate system. Middle Tennessee area, they built a lot of P-38s here. This would have been a training ground. We had major military training happening at Smyrna, Tennessee. Here in Lebanon, there was a big training. There's over 10,000 feet runway at Lebanon. Tremendous amount of military activity here, as there was all over the world. All over the world, yeah, it was World War, but all over the United States. In my own small way, it's really cool to be a part of history, and certainly a part of aviation history. Like, not that this plane is really about me, because I certainly don't mean that, but certainly a big part of my family. I was talking to Emma Flying Doodles earlier today about it's hard to know when it is exactly that some formerly inanimate object, Pinocchio style, just somehow comes to life. Has a soul of its own, but sure seems like this one did. Start slowing her down and put in the maneuvering flaps. Helps a little bit with controllability at slower air speeds and getting in low. I know this area real well. I've been in here with
American 751 level 300.
Caution, terrain, terrain.
Thank you, Garmin.
Caution, terrain, terrain. Warning,
We can deviate, you said, for Southwest 126, thanks.
Nice 500 foot of clearance there.
caution,
And we're not going over top of anybody. But we're gonna get in here a little bit. Figure out how to get down in here in a way that doesn't go, oh, look at that nice spot there. Staying on top of water and not on top of
caution,
people and
terrain.
property.
Caution, terrain, terrain.
That's a sight they've never seen before, promise you that.
Caution, terrain, terrain.
Have to be careful with coordinated flight on this. Unlike most twins, it doesn't want to
Caution, terrain, terrain.
take care of itself.
Warning, terrain, terrain.
There, even after just
Caution,
correcting, I
terrain,
need to put some
terrain.
right in there. Ah, she's just handling like a dream. Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. Got about a 40 knot buffer before a stall in stall speed for straight and level flight. This bank, we've still got probably well now about a 45 there. Oh. Let's drop back in for that water scene. Oh my gosh. Just one of the prettiest sights I've ever seen. I can't wait to see the sunlight reflecting off this skin here. It is pretty off the water. One thing I'll never get to do in this plane, unfortunately, we don't have any lights on it. We'll never get to do any night flights, but
Warning,
go
terrain,
ahead and build some
terrain.
airspeed up before we get out of this little box,
Caution, terrain, terrain.
of which I have plenty. Putting her down right over there in that field. We had to. We won't. That's where she's going. Lebanon traffic, experimental 38 Papa Juliet. We're going to enter in on a 45 for a left downwind, runway 19, full stop Lebanon. All right, the only thing left is to put my gear in the down position once I drop below 80 knots. Turn into the downwind here. Traffic pattern altitude here is 1600, but I fly this thing like it was a turboprop or jet because it drops like a rock. And, well, it's a fighter. Lebanon traffic, experimental 38 Papa Juliet, left downwind 19, Lebanon. Put a little power in, slow that descent down. I've got my flaps at mid right now. I'm just looking for balanced power. It feels a little unbalanced. Let's see what we can do there. There we go. Drops are about right. All right, I got 3 greens. Lebanon experimental 38 Papa Juliet. Turn it left base 19, Lebanon. Goes those full flaps, and now I gotta get that airspeed down to 72, which is really unpleasant to think about, but that's what you do. A little high here. Lebanon experimental 38 Papa Juliet, final 19, Lebanon. Honestly, I think it's right. If I just get that airspeed right, if I slow her down, I think that descent rate will catch up for me. Okay, I got 3 greens, gas, undercarriage, mixture, and prop have all been done. Oh, it's so nice, actually. I have to add a little power. Oh, that's nice. Trim. Okay. Okay, I have 3 greens. I'm cleared to land. Nope, center line. Center line. There she is. Come on. Little rough. Get her, get her, get her. Okay, there we go. It's the right one I'm looking for. Right one. Off.